Justin, it wasn't pretty, but it's a win. Back to winning ways, so must be relieved.
Yeah, that's it. I thought it was a poor game. Both teams, no surprise that team's relegated, Erith, but I think if we would have played against a decent team today, we might have struggled. But saying that, we've had people that have not played for a while, striker playing centre half, a midfield playing in goal for the last 25 minutes. So you talk about luck, it's luck again. It's probably worse today, but we've won. So, and probably we've only won because our quality shined in the end. You know what I mean? The 3 goals we scored were quite well taken. So yeah, I'm just happy we got a win, like you said.
Yeah. It was a very unfamiliar lineup, as you mentioned. I mean, you had Aaron Gale playing as centre back. What was the reason for that side today?
Well, because on Tuesday performance, I was embarrassed, as I told you when you interviewed me. And today, I'm not saying that the players that I played today are better than the players that played Tuesday, but one thing is they did show a bit of art and commitment, and you know what I mean. They were here today after Tuesday's performance, so and the players that I brought in have not played for a while. Like Aaron Gale's first game in 5 months, and I thought he was my man of the match. I thought he was outstanding at centre half. Yeah, so I just didn't want people. I mean, there was a few players that I felt talked a good game but weren't delivering on the pitch. And football is delivered on the pitch. We can all talk a good game, you know what I mean. But if you don't get the results on the football pitch, it don't matter. So I just thought, let me give a few youngsters. I think Aaron was our oldest player. Jay Lee was our second oldest player today, and Jay Lee is normally our youngest player. So it goes to show how young that team is. There was 9 of them were under 21, but a lot of them were under 19. A few 18-year-olds out there, so it was tremendous. Apart from the goalie, so I'm talking about outfield players. It was a very young team, so that was pleasing. A few people done quite well, a few people didn't. So I was disappointed today. I thought Billy Holland was available today. Started him in the lineup and then found out he's still got a 2-game ban. There was a bit of miscommunication with the information getting across to me, so that sort of threw me off a bit. And that to put Shire in there, I think that his last time he played was maybe September, August. So there you go, he's coming as well. Like I said, it was an unfamiliar team. I'm sure the fans that turned up today was like, oh, it's a totally new team again today, but we've won, so they can only be pleased.
And after going 1-0 behind, it wasn't long until you got back on level terms, so the players showing a lot of heart there, weren't they?
Yeah, good goal by Lee, good link-up play with Carl. And Lee keeps popping up with a goal, don't he? So credit to the boy. And Carl's got his goal. I don't know how Carl's not got 6 or 7 today. I told Carl at half time, if you don't score 3, you should retire. Blair just said to me, is he going to retire now, Gaff? I said, nah, yeah, I mean, we've won. So, and Anton's probably the highlight of the day, that was that goal. Tremendous. He's just told me he's going to retire on a high on that note. So.
Yeah, I mean, you were telling the lads to go to the corner with about 5 minutes left of normal time, and then Anton goes and pulls that one out. So, what do you say?
I said to him, you should have run to the corner with it. I said, good job you didn't listen to me, eh? Because my heart sort of calmed down after that. Because today's a no-win situation. If we lost today, everyone starts moaning and groaning because you lost to a team that's bottom of the league. But football's not like that, you know. They were poor today, Erith. No disrespect, but they had nothing to lose, you know. So there's no pressure on them. All the pressure was on the players, on us, because everyone expects us to win, and sometimes them games ain't good. I'd rather go and play against like Whitton when we played the other week. No one expected us to win. The pressure went on us, and we, as you was there, you saw we should have probably got something out of that game. So I feel the players brought their level down to the Erith players today, and that was disappointing. But yeah, quality shined in the end, I think.
You also had a bit of a problem with Callin going down injured with about 20 minutes remaining. Were you a bit surprised that Erith didn't really test the goalkeeper after that when Paul went in goal?
I think they missed the trick when Callum was in goal in the first place, because we kept him on for 5 minutes to see if he run up, but he couldn't move. I think if they would have shot in any corner, he wouldn't have been able to move for it. Yeah, and they didn't test Paul. I don't think Paul made a save. He only had to pick up a back pass header. So yeah, they probably missed the trick there. But saying that, I felt the players were throwing their bodies at everything, protecting him because they knew they didn't have a goalie, which they should do when you ain't got a goalie, but that's how football minds work. It's strange.
If Ronnie's not available, what are you going to do with goalkeeper situation?
I might ask you to go and goal. But no, seriously, we have to put a player in goal.
Do you reckon Paul will be the one to go in?
Probably. I don't, unless, I mean, I can think of anyone that can play in goal, but I'm sure Ronnie will be able to get out there and at least start for us, and if he don't, then obviously we have to put another player in goal, because the league won't let us sign a goalie now, which is quite strange, but yeah.
You played Burnham Ramblers on Bank Holiday Monday. When you played them here, it was probably your most convincing win of the season, wasn't it? So, hoping for the same again Monday.
Yeah, Burnham, good team though. I know they won today, but they fell off for the last few games. But I'm sure they'll want to be revenging that result that they got here, and we'll have to be 89% better than it was today to even run them close. So yeah, I'm expecting more. But like I said, I'm hoping Brian, Pat, and Ronnie's available. That will make us stronger.